Yo, what up, Styles? How you doing, man? It's funny you're asking about that because that's actually going to be my next survival series. Will be to talk about gear and well, I'm doing attack power. I'm doing team combat power first, but then I'm gonna do gear. But I'll explain to you. So with gear, you have to read the sets essentially, and you also have to read the mythic abilities as well. You have to base it around what you want to do for each unit and how you want them to respond. You know, how do you want them to act essentially. Um, so, um, so like for example, um, it is kind of based off of their skill set and the artifact that you want to put on them. Like the gear is like the filler of the blanks, if you will. Um, So like, let's just use him for example. My guy, um, my dwarf. I'm using him as a debuffer, so I'm only gonna get him things that will help him with that factor of debuffing and with the added incentive of increasing his damage output too. Okay, so I would have used this if I had an inaccuracy chest, but I don't have one, so I'm not going to use this chest at all, but I want to, because it says when the wearer successfully inflicts a debuff, probably increases the hero's attack by 1.5, up to 20 stacks. That would be perfect for a debuffer, but I don't have that for him, so I can't use this because it says increased damage dealt by wearer's summoned units by 25%. He doesn't summon anything, so there's no point in using that for him. So yeah. So it's like you have to read what each one does to know which one best suits that hero. Um, and at least for me, for him, and if you can't find anything, the other alternative is like that pretty much fits him. Um, I mean, I could use this, but it says each time the wearer successfully inflicts a debuff, performs a self heal. You know, I could technically give him that. And then when the wearer successfully inflicts debuffs, increases the hero's attack by 1.5%. So I still got what I want. It's just differently. So yeah, you can make a full set with just mythic gear. You don't even need to have the yellow set. Okay. So this is him. So he has increasing AoE damage because that's exactly what he does. He also has a health regen because every time he gives a debuff, and he does burn damage, so that's already a debuff by itself. Okay. Then he has when a rare successfully inflicts a debuff, permanently increases the hero's attack by 1.5%, and then you also have each allied unit on the field grants the wearer 3% attack up to 8 stacks. You see what I'm saying? So he's gonna get like more than enough damage, you know. And then I just gotta do this one. I don't know. Let me see. When the talent owner, if it's burned, each burn is successfully granted burn. Each time burn is successfully granted, burn allies gain. Oh, I could give this to one, Blazing Fire. He's gonna take this one. All right, but that's when I get more. Um. So yeah. Um. That is ideally how you want to do this. Why? There's a lot of reading and a lot of nerding when it comes to um making a person strong in this game. You have to literally read and strategize based off of the skill set and moveset and the artifact of choice that you want to use in that hero. So thank you so much for that. I'm gonna test something. Not the sub stats I wanted, but it's okay. I'll see if I can still manage to do this, even with those terrible sub stats. Perfect. I'll be okay with that. So, you... Alright, I think I'm gonna go with that, and... yeah, that's... yeah, kind of what I want. Not quite, but it's pretty close. So the thing is, when it comes to gearing units, you want to have a basic concept first, right? And then when you have the basic concept as to what you want them to do, then you can be like, okay, Now I'm gonna kind of spice it up and change it and see, try this, try that, try this, try that. You know, get creative with it. And essentially, that's what you want to do. So like the yellow sets that has a three-piece buff to them, it's kind of like, okay, here's what you could just settle with to be all right with it, and then you just get your basic stats that you need for that. And then once you are used to doing stuff like that, then you can switch over and be like, okay, so now I want to, you know, be creative with it. Let me see if I can add this to it, or maybe I can make it like this, maybe I can make them like that, you know. So that's essentially what you could do. But you ideally want the basic principles down first before you can start being creative as to what you can do with when it comes to building your unit, you know. So yeah. So, and the basic principles are typically given to you when it is that you read the abilities. Like for example, this right here, right? It says gain 60% aura energy at the start of the battle. The aura ally with the highest attack, other than the hero, also gains 60% aura. So that alone tells you that he's a support aura unit. Okay. And then it says gains 25 aura energy that attacks enemies within range 3 times, dealing yada 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 each time, right? Okay. And then if you think that, it's like, I wonder what would happen if I do that, if I add like a debuff on him or something like that. That would put more debuffs on units if I did it, right? That's his battle skill. Then you have his ultimate, where it says deals 40 attack radiate damage to all enemies. The hero and the aura ally with the hero and the aura ally with the highest attack gain 40 aura energy and 30% damage up for 10 seconds. That alone lets you know he is not a damage dealer. He's a support unit. So you want to gear him in accordance to him being a support unit. You see what I'm saying? So you have to read the hero's abilities to determine what you want to do with them. Okay? So like, yeah. So, alright. I'm missing the other one. I wish I had the other aura unit, but I don't. So like even with him, he does the attack break on his ultimate. So I'm gonna show you outside of his exclusive artifact. I'm gonna show you another artifact you could use on him. Technically, that will actually go with his kit, because he also has anti-heal as well. And you actually run across him, I think, during season 2, season 3, as well as the Dark Lady. So I'm gonna tell you right now, when season 2 hits for your server, you at the very least you want the Dark Lady in your arsenal. Okay. Yes. Uh, I'm streaming, babe. It's most good, dude.
I know some ballads for you.
As far as my sash extends, evil.
In the name of the light! Sparkle and
The
shine!
song of the tides.
Protect us, oh!
As far as my sash extends, evil people.
In the name of the light! Sparkle and
The
shine!
song of the tides.
Protect us, oh holy light!
As far as my sash extends, evil be punished
Protect us,
and
oh
good be
holy!
praised.
In the name of the light!
Yes.
Sparkle and shine!
Song of the tides.
Huh?
Protect us!
As far as my sash extends, evil be punished and be praised.
Protect us, oh! In the name of the light! Sparkle and shine!
Song of the tide.
Protect us!
Hold fast, good folk, and warm your hands. The king has stepped away to sharpen steel and refillet. Hold fast, good folk, and warm your hands. The king has stepped away to sharpen steel and refillet, then soon return to stay. The banners rest, the heart still glows. No fear, the watch is kept, for legends never fade away. They only pause their step. Let the mugs stay raised, let the dice still roll. The tale ain't done, not by a long road. Oh, hold the line, brave souls. The king will soon be back. From shadowed halls to glowing screens, he never breaks his pact. Oh, hold the line, brave souls. The crown remains in sight. King Seraphil will return again before the next torch light. The fire still burns, the guild stands tall. The realm remains secure. For even when the king steps out, his legend still endures. So sip your ale and trade your tales. Let laughter fill the room. The thunder waits beyond the door. He'll shake this place real soon. Oh, hold the line, brave souls. The king will
I'm gonna check something. Past 12. Excuse me more. It's Diantha. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, he seems more like a support than the other one does. Maybe they both are.
As far as my sash extends, you'll evil be gone.
Sparkle and shine.
Song of the tides. Arrows straight.
Focus. Light. Protect us.
As far as my sash extends, evil be punished and good be praised.
Focus. In the name of the light. Sparkle and shine.
Song of the tides.
Protect. Focus. Protect us.
As far as my sash extends, evil be punished,
In the name of the light.
good be praised.
Sparkle and shine.
Song of the tides.
What?
As far as my sash extends, evil be punished.
Yeah, but charge it up right there. I'll give it back. No, don't move it. Charge it up right there.
As far as my sash extends, evil be punished. Be praised.
In the name of the light. Sparkle and shine.
Song of the tides.
Protect us, O holy light.
As far as my sash extends,
Mm-hmm.
evil be punished.
Protect us, O holy light. In the name of the light. Sparkle and shine.
Song of the tides.
Protect us, O holy light.
As far as my sash extends, evil be punished and good be
Protect us, O holy light. In the name of the light. Sparkle and shine.
Very bad. Hmm? Yeah.